Okay, people, I have been gone for a minute, but fret not. I'm fine. Thanks to those who have reached out. Thank you to Violet Divine, my soul sister, my reader in, well, I want to say reader in charge on my Facebook page. Her name on Facebook, she goes by Angie Hudson, and I have to tell you, she is a wonderful reader. For those of you who haven't been on my Facebook page or my social media, what I do is I vet readers by asking them to give me a general reading, past, present, and future, and anything they can pick up from my characteristics. So it is like a thorough vetting process. Now let me tell you something about Miss Angie Hudson. Angie Hudson will read you left, right, back, and forth. She will pull your family history. She will pull your characteristics, and she's just awesome. And I really, really appreciate the fact that she reached out to me, knowing that I had a period of anxiety that I was going through. Like I told you guys, I live in a high crime area. I'm in Brooklyn, New York, in Flatbush. So there was a lot of robberies going around, and there was a store that was literally robbed at gunpoint the other day. It's the T-Mobile in East Flatbush. But I'm over it because ADT has come. They've upgraded my security system, so I'm good now. I'm going to insert a picture so you guys can see that I'm fine. But yeah, insert picture here. It is Sunday, September 29th, I think. There's a lot that I have to catch up on, so I'm just going to, I'll try not to ramble, but I'm probably going to run through this video real quick. Okay, so also I'm trying something new. Please read the description box for anything that I use in my videos, the pendulums, which, mind you, this is the only one I have left because I broke all of them moving to and fro, hotel rooms and all this kind of crap. But I'm getting more, and the link to the pendulums will be in the description box. The link to the tarot cards that I use will be in the description box. My stones and all this kind of crap, my candle holder, everything will be in the description box, guys. It just makes it easier. And sometimes I don't have the camera space to have everything in frame, so whatever. Anyways, let's jump right into this. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but during Trump's UN address, he was high as a kite. High like nobody's business. His eyes were beady, dilated. It was obvious to me that he was high. For those of you who don't remember, I'm going to remind you anyways. After the G7 summit, I said that Trump's crazy was going to ramp up and we're going to start to see an avalanche of stupid. And it's not a surprise because this is Trump after all, but the level of stupidity has increased. And I saw this coming, and I saw that Republicans were going to be at their ends rope with this guy, and they're going to offer him choices. Also, I did a reading on Nancy Pelosi a couple of months ago, but you know, it's Nancy Pelosi. That's the only one reading I did on her. So if you guys want to go back and find it, it's not going to be too hard. But I did mention that she would move forward towards impeachment, but it's not going to go far because something will happen to stop it. Something that is positive for us, but nonetheless, it's not going to move anywhere. So let's look, first of all, at the impeachment inquiry. Let's talk about the fact that you cannot, as the commander-in-chief, you cannot ask another country to look into American business and have them investigate American individuals. You're the president, for Pete's sake, and you're committing treason. That is so ridiculous. I want to look into why he would release proof into his own wrongdoings. What the hell was going on in his mind? What did he expect? Haha. He was expecting to be able to zhuzh something up, to fake the funk somehow, some way. the Page of Swords. This is someone who's on the cusp of making a decision, making choices, or thinking that they can make choices. They can look over things, they can, but they're not, I want to say that they're not as alert as they think they are, because this is a page. This is somebody who's young. This is somebody who is not as astute in thinking, but someone who knows, okay, I have to do something about this. But I don't necessarily know what, because if he did, he would be the knight. He would be someone who has not full, but who has grasp of the situation and is able to fully move forward. But he's not. He's a page in this situation here. So in the obstacles, we have, he just doesn't have the know-how to be able to pull off what he thought he was going to be able to do. That's really the gist of it, guys. He's just stupid, honestly. He thought he was going to be able to cover up or redact something. I mean, this is a fucking phone call. A recording of a phone call. But he thought he would be able to treat it like the Mueller report and redact some things, take some things out, cut them out, you know. But, nah. And so we have the Four of Swords. This is someone who is... who hasn't thought things through, pretty much, because the Four of Swords upright is someone who is practicing circumspection, someone who is thinking, someone who's not moving because they're stuck in thought. But this is someone who just didn't think too far ahead, and because of it, he's made a mistake. He took a loss. He outed himself. He offered proof of treason, pretty much, because he's just not that smart. I mean, sheesh. Tarot from Down Under. She likens him to an orange yeti, and most times I agree. He's far less intelligent than a yeti. At least the yeti manages to stay out of the public eye and keep themselves safe, but he is just like, you know what, here I am. I'm here, loud, alive, and very stupid. Very stupid. I mean, here's the proof, guys. Let's see. What comes of this? What comes of this? And we're going to take a look into Nancy Pelosi and this impeachment inquiry. Let's see. So we have the 10 of Coins, the 5 of Swords in reverse, and the 7 of Swords. So he's got to rethink his strat. Well, I don't even know if he can do that, but he's got to rethink. Reversal of bad trends, overcoming ruin. That's the 5 of Coins in reverse. Him being foolish, the Hierophant, not learning. Okay, so this is him just speaking out of the ass and just doing whatever he wants to do. He is not listening to others. So, okay, this may be the Republican Party that Spirit is talking about here. We have the 2 of Coins that's in reverse, unable to balance. They need to think about how to handle things differently because it's not working out. And we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. They are uncertain how this is going to work out for them, and it's dangerous. We have the 7 of Swords to represent the fact that they need to cut ties, probably, and they need to their confidence is waning. Well, not waning, but it's probably gone. They need to be able to reverse. They need to backtrack. They need to, and they're not listening to him. He's a fool, in other words. They're not working together with him. And they're afraid. They're lying to him. They're afraid. They are afraid of you see what? They're meeting us now. They're meeting our minds. They are afraid of the idiot in power. And they are looking for a change. They are, this and the moon to me is fear. That's what it is. And they're trying to regain power. Electing him wasn't wise. That's why the Hermit comes in reverse. And they're stuck, really. They're stuck, and so is he. They have to try and fix this, but how? The president committed treason. How do you fix that? So this goes back to what I was saying, that they're going to be at the end. They're going to feel like they are at the end of the rope with him. And there is a fork in the road that's going to be offered to him. And he needs to take that. Or plan B being that they're going to, exercise whatever they have to correct some of the things that he has done. Anyways, let's look into Nancy Pelosi and this impeachment inquiry. And I'm going to be really honest, she's getting on my nerves because it should be drafting articles of impeachment. That's what we should be looking at. It shouldn't be an impeachment inquiry. He literally has been committing treason this whole time he's been sitting in seat of power. She's getting on my nerves. What are you waiting for? Is it that you're actually waiting for him to go and grab somebody by the PUSSY? What's going on? So, let's see. Someone is holding on to what they have. I don't know, and who's this that we're speaking of? This is the resistance to change. Oh, okay. This is directly speaking of Pelosi. My camera number 1 died on me, and I was going to set up my other camera, but apparently it's dead too. So now, with that said, I think I might have been too quick to judge Miss Pelosi, because I was just going to go off the fact that she just may be an unaware bitch. But I'm wrong, apparently. So let's go. Let's take a deeper look into this. And the last question I asked was whether or not there is something going on behind the scenes that we have no awareness of. And the pendulum indicated that the answer is yes, which is interesting. And I'm going to bring this down a little bit further so that you guys can see better. And I'm not too sure I will get a clear answer on this, because I guess with tarot, not everything is not so cut and dry, and energies can change. Okay, let's take a look, see what is happening. And the first card we're getting is the 5 of Coins. So I'm immediately thinking that there's a fear of losing, and there's a lot of emotions riding high on this. There's a lot of fighting. And we have the 4 of Wands. There's a lot of infighting. I don't know why. Maybe this is due to corrupt Democrats. Maybe they're doing a lot of in-house cleaning. And we have the Page of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, I think I'm getting a feeling that there's some corruption within the Democrat parties, and they have to clean house first before they can really do what it is they're trying to do. Or there are some regulations that they need to get out of the way. And let me take a look at that last little inclination there. Is it due to regulation and policies? Yeah, they can't overstep some boundaries. And you know what? Are these regulations and policies put in place by corrupt individuals? Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So we have the shadow. What is in the darkness? Okay, so they have to work quietly. They can't we're unhappy because of how they have to move. But we need to learn patience. We need to have patience, and we need to trust their process. I don't want to say the process, because the process, the system, the government is totally corrupt. But they know what they're doing. And then we have the fulfillment of wishes card, clarifying the 10 of Cups. Yeah, that's avoiding a loss. The 10 of Cups in reverse is fighting, in-house fighting. Yeah, so that's all about avoidance. Then we have the card for trapped in fear, which would be the 8 of Swords in regular tarot. To clarify the 4 of Wands. Yeah. Peaceful resolution, as peaceful as it can get, as quiet as it can get, so as to not to uproot themselves or, you know, pretty much screw themselves. Then to clarify the Page of Cups. Yeah, see, this just exemplifies what I just said. Everything has to be on the hush hush. So, you know what? I am not against saying that I am wrong or have been wrong. And I will say that I was wrong in being so impatient. It's just that everyone is tired of this Trump that, Trump this, Trump's ruining us. It's this, but we're just like, ugh, come on, get on with it already. But we can't. Everything has to be done intricately. So let's look at Democrats now. I want to say a week ahead from now, as we're going into the new month. The first week in October for Democrats. The 4 of Swords. Thinking carefully. The Queen of Coins. So the ball is in Pelosi's court, pretty much. She holds it in her hands. The Lovers, bringing everything together, union. The Knight of Cups, an opportunity that comes forth through said unions and partnerships. And the last card. I'm so sorry, guys, that you can't see some of the cards. You just have to follow with me because I had to change my cameras. I was having technical issues. First camera died because it overheated. This camera is, you know, fully charged, but the view I don't care for. But you know what? We got to make do. And then we have for the last card, the Hermit. The Hermit is someone who is moving wisely. Caution. Let me take a minute here and just see what I'm getting from this here. We got a lot of indecision. Page of Wands. So, we're not going to have much by way of moving forward. We still have to have some patience. There's going to be, she's procrastinating still. Oh, well, you know what? Procrastinating. There is some investigations that we're not seeing, guys. That's what I'm feeling. We're just not seeing them. When he's out of office, they need to be able to throw the book at him, and they're working on it. So, guys, not much to say on that front. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Let me take a look at the Republicans. First week in October. Let's see. First week in October for the Republicans. Whoops. We have Justice. It's interesting. Then we have we have the card for moving away from people, moving away from past relationships, because someone is out of control, or they can't control someone. Someone is immature, unable to be reined in, and so we've got to cut our losses. Could this be? So this card for me could mean several different things. This is someone who is a liar, someone who acts very petty, someone who works on emotions, someone who just doesn't think, someone who is, like this card said, narrow-minded, or it could be the Republican Party backtracking, trying to cut ties, and becoming spiteful, or, you know, just ruthlessness. You know what? For me, it's all around. It's talking about Trump and the Republican Party and their relationships to each other. There's a ruthlessness there. Oh, and treachery. So they're going to be lying to him. If they are already, but they're planning something. They are planning something. And something's coming to an end. They're done with this. So, I want to ask this question. Let's see. Will he be given the option soon? So, I'm getting a yes, people. Well, let's see. Has he already been given these options? No. No. Well, it's not a clear no. Okay, so have they been alluding to the fact that he needs to leave? No. Will they? Yes. Will it be given to him as an option? Yes. Do they have a plan B yet? Yes. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching my video. Thank you for those who have stuck by me. I appreciate all of you guys, and I'm going to see you within the next video. Hopefully you're still watching. Bye.